Ah, the Carnival. A fancy public affair, with endless food and frivolous fun. A carefree playground, with rowdy rides and good-natured games. Pleasant people parading in the midway, without a care in the world. But on April 9th and 10th, Pro Wrestling Union invaded the Union County Fair, and all that unity transformed into chaos. The happy atmosphere of kitty corn dogs and cotton candy degraded into Carnival Carnage.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pro Wrestling Union presents Carnival Carnage, right here at the Union County Fair. I'm Cole Maccabee, and calling the action with me during this event is Michael Smallwood. Michael, welcome to the broadcast.
Exciting to be back, and super excited to be here at Carnival Carnage. I cannot wait to see the action that we have in store for everyone tonight. It's gonna be big.
Absolutely. And we want to go ahead and also thank the Union County Fairground Board, Paul Winters, and the rest of the group for allowing us to be part of this special event here at Union County Fairgrounds. And in the ring right now, we have Landon, Hale, who comes from Kentucky. He's one of the students of Robert Gibson, and he's going to be challenging for the Trans-South Heavyweight Championship that is currently held by the A-Game Austyn Jordan, and you can hear right now that music playing, and the champion's going to be coming out at any moment.
Austyn Jordan, Austyn Jordan, the reigning Trans-South Wrestling Champion. I mean, he has had that belt since he beat Derek Driver. I don't see him losing it tonight, Cole. You don't go into your first title defense expecting to drop that championship, and you certainly go into it willing to fight and prove that you winning the belt wasn't a fluke. I think he's going to walk out with that belt tonight.
Well, that remains to be seen. Austyn Jordan, as we all know, is a tremendous wrestler, but also in his same right, Landon Hale, the challenger, is a tremendous wrestler himself. In fact, he was handpicked by the championship committee just because of his impressive resume. And we're going to be sitting right here, and at this point, it doesn't matter who wins or loses. The fans of Union, South Carolina are going to win because this is going to be a tremendous match.
Absolutely. What a way to kick off the show tonight. I mean, a championship match at the top of the card. This match is for the we've got Derek. We've got some words here.
On my left is the Blue Trunks. We have from Pikeville, Kentucky at 205 pounds. It's Landon Hale.
The introduction for Landon Hale, the challenger. And in the ring right now, we have the announcer, Matty G.
South Carolina, weighing in at 210 pounds. It's the A-Game, Austyn Jordan.
How much does it mean to Austyn Jordan to come out here to kick off this show with that championship and in front of these fans?
Tremendous indeed, but there's a lot of pressure in it too, especially this being the first championship defense for Austyn Jordan against somebody like Landon Hale. Also, we want to go ahead and add that the referee for this championship matchup is Josh Williams. And there's the bell. And right out the gate, the two shaking hands. Tremendous sportsmanship.
Well, would you look at that?
Well, both of these men, they're fan favorites. And we mentioned that Landon Hale, he's from Kentucky, but he's been spending a lot of time in the Georgia area. As we were saying, he's a student of Robert Gibson, one half of the Rock and Roll Express. And these two right here, clean tie-up break. And it's going to be really hard to... It's really hard to determine who's really going to get the upper hand in this because their styles are very similar.
Styles are very similar. You know, Landon Hale's got that pedigree, that background. The Rock and Roll Express the training, but, you're looking at the A-game Austyn Jordan, who's coming in. He's got a little bit more weight on him, so he's going to have the power advantage here in this matchup. He's also walking in as the champion, and there's a certain amount of psychological advantage that gives you in a title match.
Hale dropping that elbow on the left leg of Austyn Jordan there. Jordan kicks him off. Right now, it's just kind of tit for tat at this point.
Yeah, we're at a stalemate here at the beginning.
It looks like these two men could be going for a test of strength, maybe. Teasing it. Up and Austyn Jordan.
When you got two superstars with similar styles, similar weight classes, it's all about trying to outsmart your opponent, trying to get him to make a mistake. When the championship's on the line, those stakes are even higher. Each mistake is catastrophic at this level.
Right now, Landon Hale snatching that headlock. Jordan goes in for a shot to the ribs. What's he going to do here? Another shot. Trying to find a way out of it. Shoots Landon Hale off. Ducks down. Goes for a hip toss, but no. Counters and a hip toss himself. Landon Hale gets kicked off. Austyn Jordan trying to get back up, but now you got Landon Hale going for that front chancery, but Austyn Jordan reversing to the headlock. Shoved off. Goes up for a fireman's carry. This could be the finishing maneuver from Landon Hale, but no. Too soon, maybe. Pushes him off. Ducks the line. Beautiful drop kick.
And it lands. If Austyn Jordan's not careful, this is going to be a very short title reign.
But you can tell right there, Landon Hale in his mind looked like he was going to be going for his finisher there. Normally what he ends up doing is picking the man up in that fireman's carry and then just hoist them over, dropping them flat on their back. Knocks the wind out of him. Oh, and a huge chop from Landon Hale, the challenger. And right now, the champion is at a disadvantage.
You have to expect to be tested in your first championship match, but you don't expect to be fighting from underneath the way Austyn Jordan seems to have been in the early going here.
Picks him up. Oh! Huge backbreaker.
So much for that. Two. He's out.
And you know that's got to do a lot of damage. And Austyn Jordan having enough ring presence. He's sticking that knee right to the back and pulling back on that chin, applying pressure there. Definitely smart on the champion's part.
And look how quickly this has shifted. It takes one big move for a champion to get back into a title match. Austyn Jordan now in control of this matchup, but Landon Hale's coming back to fight.
Hits him with an elbow. Another one right to the gut. Goes to the ropes.
Ooh.
Oh, and Austyn Jordan just driving that knee directly into the abdomen. Looks like he might be going for a vertical suplex. And nails it.
Textbook. One. Is that it?
Two.
No.
Not quite enough, but you can see the pain right there in Landon Hale's face. And Austyn Jordan puts the man in the corner.
Ooh! Can feel that over here.
Chop from earlier.
One more time. Oh no.
Austyn Jordan maybe going in for that running European uppercut. Almost taking the man's head off. And normally after this he follows it up with a bulldog, but no, he looks like he's going back in. No. He missed the big boot. Oh! And Landon Hale just out of nowhere hitting that net breaker.
Landon Hale's back in this. Cover him. What are you waiting on? Two. Ah, and he's out. He's out. You know what? If he covers him right there, hooks that leg, we might be looking at a new champion. This is the inexperience that tells the difference between a champion and a challenger.
Well, I don't want to take anything away from Landon Hale. He's won championships in various places. But right here, he did take a lot of punishment. Oh, talk about punishment. That was a big body slam there. And dropping the big leg drop there as well. Now he's going to go back in. One and two. But not quite enough just yet. But Landon Hale, you have to imagine that backbreaker may have done something to him as well. And right now, he's got Austyn Jordan just bending him back with those, bending those arms back right now, and applying that pressure directly in the center of those shoulder blades. Referee Williams is checking on him, but Austyn is just saying no. He's not ready to give up.
This is just the first match here at Carnival Carnage. We are off for a great night because we are starting in stellar fashion.
The two men trading blows. What's going to happen here? Looks like he was trying to hit the line. Picks him up. And drives him to the back of his head with that back suplex. And this could be it. 1, 2. But Austyn Jordan still got enough in the tank and manages to roll that shoulder up and kick out.
Austyn Jordan's fighting to define a title reign. He's fighting to carve out a legacy here in PWU. He's not going to go down that easily. Knife edge chop. Landon Hale may have hurt himself there.
That's what I was about to say. He was holding that hand there. You can tell how hard he's hitting the man. Goes in for the Irish whip to the turnbuckle. Wait a minute, goes over the ropes. Oh, and just nails him right in the back of the head with that enziguri. Hits the ropes.
Look out!
Wait a minute. Austyn Jordan.
Counter.
Dropping the knee. Hooking the arms. Butterfly suplex.
Incredible.
And Austyn Jordan is just crawling over. Pulls the man down. Up the legs. 1, 2. And only a 2 count still. These two men are really just pulling out all the stops and all this, but not enough to put the man away. Now you got Landon Hale picking himself back up, shaking the cobwebs out. And Austyn Jordan, oh, huge forearm across the face.
Austyn Jordan pressing the attack, keeping it up.
Oh, wait a minute, reversal from Landon Hale. Ooh, goes in for a splash, misses. Austyn Jordan kicks him.
Here's that.
And the bulldog. This could be the end of the match.
No!
Only a 2 count. And right now, Austyn Jordan cannot believe it. Normally, he's able to put somebody away with a bulldog, or even with his finisher, the game changer. But this is still not enough. And that has to be the next thing that's on Austyn Jordan's mind, is that game changer. Oh, but another beautiful forearm shot to the face. Oh, and Landon Hale just gives it right back.
They're serving them back and forth, back and forth. Neither man wanting to fall here. Neither man willing to give up. Both of them fighting it out for the Trans-South Wrestling Championship.
Austyn Jordan looks like he's going to be going in for something huge. No!
Ooh.
Drop toe hold. What's Landon Hale going to do?
It's as simple as that.
Shoot it off.
Look at that!
Nails him right in the face. Could be going for that flying forearm again.
Going for it again. Nails the forearm!
That's got to be it.
We have a new champion. 2. No!
Oh my goodness! Hit him with that flying forearm, and you can see it right there in the face.
How did he kick out of that? How is Austyn Jordan still awake? How is he still standing?
But you can see it in the face of Landon Hale. He can't believe it. He took one of the biggest shots ever, and it wasn't enough. But now, he's going to have to change his game plan up a little bit. He's probably going to have to go for something else. Austyn Jordan just kicks him up.
Over the top.
Sidesteps him. Landon Hale hits him with the shoulder. What's he going to do here? Over the top. And drives him down with that DDT.
Do we have a new champion too? Landon Hale has to be asking himself. He's got to be asking himself right now, what do I have to do to become Trans-South Wrestling Champion? What do I have to do to beat the A game?
Unbelievable. The action in this. And the fans here in Union, South Carolina, they are definitely enjoying this. Landon Hale looks like he's going to be going for it.
Here we go. This is it.
Austyn Jordan, no. Wait a minute. Elbows. Elbows to the face.
Fight his way out.
Pushes him off. Up and over he goes. Nails him with a big shot. Landon Hale. Wait a minute. There's a reversal. Stops it.
What a counter.
What an amazing maneuver.
Oh!
Jordan just kicked his head off. Such a sick hit. And wait a minute. Set it up for the game changer. And he
no! And that's it.
That's got to be it.
From this point, 1, 2, still your Trans-South Wrestling Champion.
This was a tremendous starting match for Carnival Carnage, a championship match nonetheless. And right here, you have Austyn Jordan retaining the Trans-South Heavyweight Championship against Landon Hale.
If this is any indication of the kind of reign that Austyn Jordan is going to have as Trans-South Wrestling Champion, he's going to be holding that belt for a very, very long time. He keeps a level head, he stayed in the match, he fought out from underneath, and he defended that championship in spectacular fashion.
And at the end, no hard feelings for either one of these two men. They are hugging it out. These two are true warriors in the ring. And right there, you have Landon Hale hoisting the hand of Austyn Jordan, showing him respect, and picking up the championship and putting it right on the shoulder. That is just tremendous sportsmanship from these two athletes.
That's pretty nice to see.
But right there, there's your winner, the A-game Austyn Jordan, still the Trans-South Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. And the fans here in Union, South Carolina, they are definitely pleased with this first outing of the first night of Carnival Carnage. But ladies and gentlemen, that is not all that we have for you tonight. We've got more matches for you, including the World Heavyweight Championship match with Outlaw Randy Wayne versus WCW alumni, the sign guy, Lodi. So ladies and gentlemen, stick around for more Pro Wrestling Union action. Take the first step of becoming a serious professional wrestler. Join Team Fearless Training Academy with WCW alumni Lodi. Become the best wrestler you can be. Call 704-890-0877 or visit yourflexappeal.com for more information. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Carnival Carnage, and right now we have the All-American Blue Chipper Chase Emery being led to the ring by the G Frederick Vanderford, and he's looking in very rare form tonight with this colorful vest.
How much do you think he spent on that vest?
I probably got it for a 5-finger discount, I assure you.
Either that or he is charging Chase Emery a great sum of money in order to turn his career around.
Well, so far he's been doing wonders with his career since the two have been hooking up, but wait a minute. Looks like the G might be asking for that microphone. They're scheduled for a match, but, well, I guess let's hear what the G has to say.
You know, the last time I was at the Union County Fairgrounds, Pro Wrestling Union. I was managing two guys. I was managing another guy, and the future of pro wrestling, the killer, Chase Emery. Oh, say that now. And the other guy I managed, thank goodness, he dropped the ball, and I had to fire him, and he's gone. Because now my full attention is on the career of this man. Oh yeah, before he left, the other guy sent me this outfit. He thinks this is what a manager looks like. He thinks a manager gets in the ring and speaks over the top, and he has to be like Brother Love to do his job. But he was in the wrong place, and that's not my job. My job is to ensure the success of this man. This right here, this isn't me. Right here. This is not me. Matty G, my job is to make sure this man isn't bullied by the office around here. People like Cole McBee or whoever you got. My job is to work the business in so this man can keep being the killer that he is, the future champion that he is. And remember I said that. And so Chase Emery, I'm not going to talk to idiots anymore. from now on, from this day on, if you'll mark my words, and idiots, if you want to get notebooks from Dollar General here and take notes, please do that. Because from this day on, from now on, you mark my words, Chase Emery and G. Frederick Vanderford, the real G, are taking over this place, over Pro Wrestling Union, and this is going to be your champion. And if you want to do a death march early and interrupt me, then come on and do it, people. Come on.
Wait a minute, we got some music playing here. The G, not happy about that music playing during his little talk there, but there he is, the great Dane of the game, Austyn Bebop. He's coming to ringside, and I guarantee you, he's not here to talk. He's here to entertain, and he's here to win a match against Chase Emery. So this is going to be a very exciting contest that we got coming up here, Michael.
Well, I'm excited. Between Bebop's outfit here with that hat's pretty stylish, and then the G's getting rid of the vest. I'm feeling a little underdressed for Carnival Carnage.
Whoa! Let me ask you something. Can you do a split like that, Michael?
Oh, I mean, after a few days of stretches, no.
Okay. Austyn Bebop coming into this matchup, and you can see he's in tremendous shape. And so is Chase Emery, the All-American blue chipper.
Yeah, but he's definitely going to want to take off those. He's going to want to take off those sunglasses because you're going to want every single one of your senses in a match against Chase Emery. He's already a stellar athlete, and he's got the G at ringside. You're going to need every single one of your senses to get a win over this kid with the streak he's been on lately.
Bebop definitely no slouch in the ring. Normally one half of the tag team Friendly Fire, Jamal Hewins, Mr. Nice Guy, he's not able to attend this event, but Austin Jordan, as soon as he knew that he was going to be going up against Chase Emery, he was already excited for this matchup. It looks like these two locking up, and right now, Chase Emery's strength definitely showing here.
Chase Emery's used to being in the ring where he's got a little bit of a strength advantage, but it looks fairly even here with Bebop. I'm very curious to see if he'll have to change up his strategy.
Oh! Bebop put the brakes on it, threw up that elbow, and Chase Emery just came right into it. And look at Bebop, he's letting him know to come on.
All right, Emery's definitely going to want to change up his strategy. He doesn't want to take too many more of those, or this is going to be a very short night.
I'm going to be honest with you, I think Bebop's strategy is to kind of rattle the cage of Chase Emery because we do know that he stays cool and calm most of the time, but whenever he gets that fire up, he tends to lose focus, but now these two missing chops of their own.
Oh, did not miss that one!
No, he did not! And the fans here in Union are very excited to see this type of action. Bebop might be coming in. Maybe for one more, and he nails it.
Ugh. Can feel that in my vest.
And Chase Emery just goes out to the outside with his manager, Derek Vanderford. He's trying to give us some information, probably give him some advice, tell him to cool down, and tell him that he's got this. But the referee's got the count up, and Bebop's just waiting patiently.
You know, Bebop's a tag team wrestler, and one thing about having a wrestler in the ring, or having two wrestlers in the ring opposite of you, you know, that's all par for the course. But being in the ring with one superstar and having a manager at ringside, two minds working against you, it's got to throw your rhythm off. He doesn't have anyone to tag. He doesn't have anyone to lean against for help here. He's out there on his own.
Shoots him off. Big shoulder block, but wait a minute, rolls through and hits him with the drop kick.
Beautiful maneuver.
Chase Emery just cannot believe it. Comes running in. Whoa! Ducks under the clothesline with that beautiful split.
Those splits continue to come in handy.
And drops him down with the atomic drop. Another atomic drop. coming from the front and the back. What's he going to do here? Hoist him up. And places him right on the top rope. Could he be going for a ride here? And yes, he does. Up and down, and the referee is allowing it.
Does the G have a plan for this? Derek Vanderford needs to get over there. Whatever his plan is, it is currently not working.
Well, he can skip plan B because they might as well go straight on to C after something like that. And the fans here in Union, they are just giving Emery the business because of that. And Austyn Bebop looks like he's ready for this man to get back in the ring.
The G is in no way pleased here, Cole. And it's very funny. We mentioned earlier how calm, how cool Chase Emery is in a match, and of course he is. He's got the G at ringside to be riled up for him.
Well, the G is many things. Riled up, definitely. And right here, he's trying to give information to his man. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Bebop got tired of waiting around. Looks like we're having a chase game here.
Feels like a mistake to me. And there it is. This feels like a mistake to me. For Bebop, the trick to staying in this match, wrestling his match, not letting the G's antics at ringside distract him from what needs to be done inside those ropes. He fell for it, and now he's on the business end of that decision.
Right now, you got Emery just driving those shoulders right into the abdomen area. What's he gonna do here? Shoots him off and hits him with that big back elbow. Normally he likes to follow this up with another elbow, and he drives it down right on top of Bebop. Could this be enough? 1, 2, not quite.
Bebop up pretty quickly, but look, he's rattled. He's rattled. He's no longer as cool and collected as he was this time of this matchup. Chase Emery, maybe not so much Chase, but certainly Derek Vanderford is now in his head.
Chase just raised that knee up, knocking the wind right out of Bebop and drove him down. Got a huge forearm right across the back there. He's just giving him some punishment. And now, the referee's not going to allow this type of action, but he's driving that knee to the back of the head. And wait a minute, now you got Derek Vanderford just pulling his head right across that middle rope there, and the referee's not even paying attention to it.
And I guess has no one to tag.
And I guess this was the thing that you were talking about, Michael, having that extra man out there.
It's the X factor in a match like this. And you're tag team wrestling. You've got a partner who can come to your aid. You've got a partner you can tag out to get some rest, to get some perspective on the match. You have none of that when you're in there one-on-one. But if you're in there one-on-one with Chase Emery, it's really one-on-two. The G is a part of the plan.
Chase Emery, he was gloating a little bit. Because of that, Bebop was able to get a little bit of get some things back in there. Whoa! Oh, wait a minute. And look who's right there. It's the G. And oh my goodness, he's taking that chain and just wrapped it around his neck there. And choking Bebop with it. And the referee is not seeing any of this, but the fans here in Union, South Carolina, they see everything that's going on here, and they definitely did not like that.
If Chase Emery is keeping the G in those fancy vests, he's making up every single dollar for it, because he is leading this kid to a stellar record here in PWU.
And Chase Emery didn't like that. Felt like the count was too slow. And even Derek Vanderford's even saying that was a 3 count. But Chase Emery, he knows he's going to have to get back on top of Bebop here, and there he goes. He's got him in that rear chin lock there, and he's really applying the pressure right there onto Bebop. But Bebop, he's not out of this match yet. Hits him with an elbow. Hits him with another elbow. But no, Chase Emery just drives that forearm to the back of the head, knocking the man down.
The attitude of Bebop, the stamina, the resilience, the drive, it's what makes him one of the most exciting superstars in all of Pro Wrestling Union.
But wait a minute. Oh! Interesting counter right there from Bebop, throwing that foot up and then driving that foot directly into the chin of Chase Emery. I'm not sure if that dislocated anything in the face, but that was enough to get Emery off of him. So Bebop is now trying to will himself back up, pulling himself up on that top rope there, and Emery is back on his feet now. Flying forearm.
And here we go, here it starts. Oh, look at those flying forearms. Look at that form. Look at that air time.
Ducks the line. Full Nelson. Drives him down. And Bebop, I think he missed an opportunity here not going for the pin, but what's Bebop going to do? Does a little spin and drops the elbow.
Stay on him, stay on him.
You can see that Derek Vanderford is trying to do something to get his man back up. But Bebop looks like he could be going for that super kick that he's known for putting away his opponents. But wait a minute. Derek Vanderford's got his foot. And he's distracting Bebop. Chase Emery missed the line. Oh! Nailed the super kick.
Oh, but what a smart move. What incredible ring awareness by Chase Emery to roll outside of the ring. He can't be pinned out there.
He's not going to wait. He's pushing Derek Vanderford away. And how Chase Emery is even on his feet right now. And Bebop just puts it back in the ring.
Bebop may be moments away from what could be considered a major upset here in PWU.
Wait a minute, looks like he's going to be suplexing Chase Emery back in the ring. He's got him up. But wait a minute! Derek Vanderford pulled the leg and run on top of him. No!
That's it!
Derek Vanderford
got him!
The referee counted 3. Chase Emery was on top of Bebop. We know who really won this match. It was Derek Vanderford pulling the leg of Bebop, costing him the match.
This is a travesty. This is a shame here. Uh-oh.
Bebop.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Bebop didn't like that one bit. And I don't blame him. Oh, but wait a minute. Don't do this. Somebody's got to come out here and do something about this.
He put his hands on the G. He's going to pay in more than suits. Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Deion Johnson is in the building, and the fans here in Union, South Carolina are going nuts.
Look at this. What a surprise this is.
And Chase Emery doesn't look too pleased. It looks like Deion Johnson's got the mic.
What's happening, Union, South Carolina?
Let's go, dude.
Vanderford, Chief Frederick, if you will. Chase Emery, the big time stud. Y'all want to stop on somebody. Here's 280 pounds of Union County's own. Come get you something. Come on. Talk to him, people. Tell him. Let him go. Let him go. Listen. I'm 45 years old, and I'm at the end of my rope. But I know I got one more match in me.
You think so?
And I want to do it right here at home.
You want your last match here? Good.
I might not look like you, Chase Emery. Yeah, I got a big old belly and a big old bottom. But I'm mad, and everybody in this building know I'm mad. So I'm going to tell you like this. Tomorrow night, me and you, grudge match, Daddy. Huh? You want some of this?
Not tonight.
We don't want some of you. We're going to do it right here in my hometown. Right here in Union, South Carolina.
Yeah. You got it. You got it.
I want y'all to pack this building up, because I'm going to make somebody get bloody, I believe.
Of course, get blood for you.
come on, we can do it now.
I'll come right here. No. Not yet. Not yet.
Now you want some?
Not tonight.
Come get some.
Nobody, shut up. Nobody wants to hear that. Come on, right. Come on, let's go, right. Let's go, right. Same time, same time.
Tomorrow night, grudge match. Old man versus the young man. You don't see who got it. Hold on. Hey, I got my music playing. You can't leave out of here without going to the party, Dion. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on, Dion. Come on, dance in front of all. I ain't gonna dance away, I'm a fighter. But I know you can. I see you out there doing it. Come on, give us what's up.
For memories that will last a lifetime, contact Erica Sousa with Little Bit Photography, 864-357-5012, or email ericasousa636@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Pro Wrestling Union Carnival Carnage. Now we've got tag team action here. We have the team of Zuka King and locally hated Chris Valo. And right now you can see Valo right there at the front of the pack there, and he's giving these fans something to really be upset about.
Very few people in the business get a crowd riled up like Chris Valo. I mean, there's a reason he's called locally hated, because he is locally despised by wrestling fans.
Oh, wait a minute, he's having some words here with a fan sitting right here at ringside. Not exactly sure what's going on, but Zuka King's telling him, forget that fool, let's get to the ring. And Zuka King, something else we've got to mention. Zuka King, one of the best professional wrestlers in the Carolinas. He has been the longest reigning action-packed wrestling heavyweight champion. A championship, by the way, Michael, that I have once held in my time in professional wrestling. But this man here, Zuka King, held it for 2 years. 2 years,
wow,
undefeated as champion.
That's just an impressive statistic, and goes a lot to tell you about, like, you know, knowing the level of competition in professional wrestling in the Southeast, especially. Like, that's no easy feat. I mean, that speaks to a dominant professional wrestler, a dominant champion.
Well, I can tell you right now, as far as dominant wrestlers go, Zuka King is definitely one of them. And Chris Valo, he's not far behind himself. But they're going to have their hands full with the team that they've got coming up tonight. A team that has been together for nearly a decade and have been champions at several promotions. And now they're going to be making their way to Pro Wrestling Union. And that is the team of Brandon Paradise and Nick Kismet, the team of Y2X. And they'll be coming out real soon.
Exciting to finally have them wrestling here in Pro Wrestling Union. Our tag team division is exploding. All sorts of competition, all sorts of incredible teams from all over the Carolinas looking to become Pro Wrestling Union Tag Team Champions. And with good reason. With great reason. The competition here is fierce.
Well, right now, Y2X, they do know that those Tag Team Championships are currently vacant because of the injury sustained by Jeff Conley. He's going to be out of action for well over a year because of an ACL injury, vacating the Pro Wrestling Union Tag Team Championships. But we're going to be getting more into that a little bit later on. But right now, you've got two teams here. Zuka King and Chris Valo on one side, and Y2X on the other. And a win here could put either one of these two teams a step closer to a championship match later on down the road.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking in the ring right now at two teams that could be not just tag team champions, but tag team champions, I mean, you could build an entire division around. And two completely different styles of incredible teams. This is going to be a very interesting match, and it's going to go a long way to spelling out the future of the PWU tag team division.
You can see right there, our cameraman, he's getting shots of Chris Valo and this fan just basically just giving each other, we'll just say, not words of encouragement.
Chris Valo is going to spend more time competing with the Pro Wrestling Union fans than he is with Y2X.
I'm going to be honest with you, I think he would gladly step out in the crowd and start throwing some hands at anybody. That's just the kind of person that Chris Valo is. Him and Zuka King both. You know, they're known for being good wrestlers, no doubt. But one thing that they definitely are hard hitters, and they throw fists harder than most people in the Carolinas, and that is the God's honest truth. But the fans here in Union, South Carolina, they don't appreciate this group right here. And Y2X, Brandon Paradise over there telling them to move over. They're going to show them how it's done. And listen to the cheers from the Union crowd. But wait a minute. Valo and Zuka.
I was waiting for this. It's all well and good until that bell rings and those hands start flying.
Well, they're definitely not waiting for any sort of clean tie-ups or anything like that. They're definitely going to go ahead and go to work. And right now, the two men have got Nick Kesman in the ring. Zuka King looks like he could be going for one of those punches, but no! Gets pulled out by Brandon Paradise. Drives his head right into the side of that ring there. And Zuka, now on the outside. Valo's in the ring. Double team. And Valo just eating the mat.
Well, that advantage didn't last very long, did it?
Not very long indeed. But that's the thing. Y2X, like I said, they've been a team for nearly a decade. And like I said, they're highly decorated here in the Carolinas. They've been champions for such promotions such as 3 Count Pro, Old School Championship Wrestling. They've also been teaming at WrestleForce, one of the premier wrestling promotions here in the Carolinas down in Columbia. Double team work. Brandon Paradise going for the pin. Only a 2 count here. Chris Valo is searching for that partner.
Champions everywhere they've been, Y2X, and there's absolutely no disputing that. I mean, look at the tag team wrestling that they perform together, the fluidity of their motion, the tandem offense. I mean, everything you need to be one of the top tag teams in professional wrestling today.
Paradise nailing him with those chops there. Taxing Nick. Kick to the gut. A twist of the arm, and what's he going to do here? Just work it a little bit. And Chris Valo pushes Nick into the corner there. The referee is trying to break them up. Ooh! Arm drag out of the corner. And then Valo just turns his attention to the fans again.
What are you doing? Pay attention. You're in the ring with one of the best tag teams in the country.
And Zuka's even telling this man to get his head in the game there. And now you got Nick Kesmet just hitting those forearm shots one after the other, but Valo reverses. Oh! And that's that hard-hitting power that I was talking about. Another arm drag, but no! Nick reverses, dragging Valo over.
Absolutely incredible.
The fans were definitely not expecting that. Valo definitely didn't expect that. And Zuka King's over there telling his partner to tag him.
Chris Valo and Zuka King have a clear power advantage here. That's obvious. But what they do not have is the cohesion or the attention span of Y2X. Zuka King's at ringside. He's on the apron, but Chris Valo keeps jaw-jacking with the crowd instead of paying attention to the in-ring action. You know, all the power in the world isn't going to win you a tag team match if you can't pay attention to your opponents.
Nick comes running in.
Ooh.
Huge splash.
Oh!
Facebuster from Nick.
Excellent combination of moves.
2. And Zuka King managed to get into the ring, pulling Nick's leg.
Not nearly enough to keep him down. Not nearly enough to pull off this victory.
Wait a minute. Reversing, what's going to happen here? Oh, and a gutbuster from Valo. And once again, still,
well performed.
Still jaw-jacking, though. But right now might be a good time for him to go ahead and tag in Zuka. And you can see him right there at the corner. He extended his hand out and he's telling him to get over here to his corner. But there you go. Zuka is now in the ring. Oh, and a huge shot. And that actually put Nick down. Imagine the kind of strength somebody's got to hit somebody like that right in the abdomen and drops you down to your knees.
Ooh!
Almost decapitating Nick Kismet.
Picture perfect clothesline.
And this was the thing I was talking about, Michael. The power that these guys have. And Zuka, like I said, one of the hardest hitters in professional wrestling today. There's a reason why when he...
Oh, incredible snap suplex. Power and incredible speed, Cole. I mean, the absolute force of impact when they hit their opponent. It is flooring.
But right now, Nick answered back. Oh, but Zuka just driving that forearm right across the back and now putting the boots to him.
And every time, it only takes one shot to lay them out flat. Nick Kismet's going to need to make a tag here.
Brandon Paradise is just hanging out there, and I'll give credit where credit is due. He may not be the most liked individual, but I do love watching Zuka King in the ring. But right now, you got Valo, who's back in. Looks like he's going to be going for a German suplex, but no. Elbow shots from Nick. Takes a swing at Zuka, but wait a minute. Oh! Back suplex by Valo, dropping him on his head.
Is that it? Oh!
No, he managed to get that shoulder up. Wasn't quite enough for a kick out. But all it's going to take is one more big move, and that could be it for Nick.
And unfortunately for Nick, it looks like Zuka and Chris Valo have nothing but power moves.
But right now, you got Brandon Paradise, who's getting really upset because of Valo's interference. And wait a minute.
Keep his cool. He's got to keep his cool.
Wait a minute. There wasn't even an official tag there. But yet, Zuka King's going to tell you that he tagged in. I tell you what, being a referee is already hard enough as it is, but when it comes to having more than just 2 men in the ring, it becomes increasingly harder, and I know that it frustrates the fans to no win, but if the referee didn't see it, there's nothing he can do about it. But right now, you got Zuka King right on top of Nick, just pulling back on that neck and applying that pressure in there. And it's not looking too good for Nick right for this moment.
Yeah, Nick Kismet's only one big move away from taking a 3-second nap on that mat. He's got to tag out to Brandon Paradise, or this one is academic.
I'll tell you what, if Zuka hits that punch, it will definitely be lights out, and it'll be more than 3 seconds. Oh!
That knee can do the job. That knee might do the job.
1, 2... And only a 2 count. It came so close to a 3. I think if Zuka would have got that leg hooked a little bit sooner, it could have been it. And now Zuka going right back in there, and there's Valo just getting into the cameraman's face there. And Zuka, that is, I tell you what, Zuka may not be the prettiest man in professional wrestling, but what he does in the ring, he does it crisp, he does it clean, he does it pretty. But right now, Valo, he's not all about pretty. He's not about anything except for putting punishment against somebody and doing it as nasty as he possibly can. Oh, it looks like he was going to go for that big
move.
Counter.
What a move!
That jumping knee strike caught him right on the button there. And both of these men are down.
enough to take the big man down immediately. Make a tag. Get to the corner.
And you can just see it right there. Brandon Paradise, he is trying to get his partner to crawl over there to the corner.
This may be the pivotal moment that they need.
Wait a minute, there was no tag there. Oh, but wait a minute. Brandon Paradise is in the ring, and Zuka King, he is worried. Got a clothesline, another clothesline, back elbow.
He's a house of fire.
And Brandon Paradise, he's just taking both of these men out. Wait a minute. Whip Zuka into the corner there. Whipping Valo. And wait a minute, what's going to happen here? Oh, no!
Oh, no.
And Chris Valo taking it very low there.
Well, the crowd's happy about that.
Brandon Paradise. What's he going to be going for? Maybe a stunner? No. Get shoved off. But wait a minute. A little bit of a miscalculation there.
Chris Valo's still in this.
Just rolled him out of the ring. Wait a minute. What's going on here? There's Nick. What's he going to do here? Shoves him off.
Oh!
Ooh. That's one half of the finisher. Now Nick's going to hit it. Zigzag. And that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
Got him.
And ladies and gentlemen, to the fans' delight here in Union, South Carolina, Y2X puts away locally hated Chris Valo and Zuka King. And like I said earlier, Michael, this could get them one step closer to the title picture once we crown new tag team champions here for Pro Wrestling Union.
Make no mistake, Zuka King and Chris Valo put up an incredible fight. They are a powerhouse tag team, but their cohesion was nothing when compared to that of the multi-time tag team champions Y2X. We are looking at a tag team division that is completely hungry for the gold, and both of these teams are going to be in the running. Both of these teams are going to be contenders. Y2X are another step closer to being the PWU World Tag Team Champion.
And Zuka King definitely not liking this decision. I'm going to be honest with you right here. I'm not even sure if he's even liking Chris Valo right now, since it was Valo that got pinned by Nick Kesmet and Brandon Paradise.
They don't call him locally hated for nothing.
Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, those are your winners for this tag team matchup. And wait a minute. You got Zuka and Valo back in the ring. Looks like they're protesting this particular victory. And the fans here in Union, South Carolina are just giving them the business, telling them to get out of the ring.
Yeah. Well, they live to be hated another day.
Oh, someone called the ambulance. That thing hurt, man. Baby making. What are you looking at, punk? What's up?
Blue Horse Media, the official producers of all Pro Wrestling Union video content. Find them on Facebook and find out how they can help produce your next event.
It is for the Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship. It is scheduled for one fall with a time limit for 25 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Carnival Carnage And now it is main event time for night 1. Right now you got WCW alumni, the sign guy, Lodi, and now he's out here amongst the crowd here in Union, South Carolina with his signs, giving everybody a treat right here at the Fairgrounds.
Lodi's out here, he's got his sign, he's got his hat, he's giving out a lot of love to this crowd. It's very exciting to see him. But in a few minutes, he's going to have to step into the ring with the Pro Wrestling Union champion. It's going to take more than a few signs and as much coffee as he can drink in order to dethrone our reigning champion.
And I'm not going to take anything away from Lodi whatsoever. We know that he's got a tough challenge ahead with the Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion. But here's a man, look at him. This is a man that has to be anywhere between 15 to 20 years older than us, Mikey. And this man is in tremendous shape. In fact, he's in better shape than most people our age.
Yeah, he looks great. He really does. I mean, he continues to stay active. He stays in the ring. He's still competing at the top levels of professional wrestling. You know, he's maintaining it. It is incredibly impressive.
And I'll tell you what, Lodi is just a tremendous individual, not only inside of the ring, but outside of the ring as well. He is the head trainer of Team Fearless Wrestling Academy over in North Carolina, and he's put out some of the best young talent in professional wrestling here in the Carolinas. And there is Lodi, says that he loves Union, South Carolina to the fans' delight, and I guarantee you, they love Lodi as well. There he goes, sits in the corner. Kind of a homage to his mentor from his WCW days, Raven, as he was one part of Raven's flock, and then later on becoming a tag team with Lenny Lane as part of the West Hollywood Blondes. But right now, what's important is his challenger, the reigning and defending Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion, the Outlaw Randy Wayne. He's about to make his entrance, and right now you can hear those cowbells right in the back. And there he is.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Big, mean, nasty, effective, the champion.
He just took that huge cowbell and just slammed it up against those steel steps. And the fans here in Union, South Carolina, you know, they're a little indifferent about the Outlaw Randy Wayne. You know, you got some people that like him, but you got a lot of people that hate him. But in all honesty, his opinion, he just doesn't have a good one when it comes to the fans. He's only there for one thing and one thing only, and that is for keeping that Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship around his waist.
You hit on it right there, and I think that's the biggest point. The crowd can like Randy Wayne, the crowd can hate Randy Wayne, the wrestlers in the back can like Randy Wayne, the wrestlers in the back can hate Randy Wayne. At the end of the day, every single one of those conversations ends with the same thing, and that is, no matter what happens between those ropes, the Outlaw Randy Wayne continues to leave with the Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship. And until someone takes that belt from him, that's how the argument's going to end every single time, no matter how many signs Lodi holds up over his head here. Whether you like him or you hate him, the Outlaw gets the job done in that ring, and he leaves holding that belt above his head.
Matty G making the introduction for the heavyweight champion. Throws up the Texas bullhorns. Snot rocket to a fan, it looks like.
For those of you that have never seen me wrestle, I have. My name is Lodi. And before I wrestle, I got to give away a sign. And what I do is, whoever makes the most noise gets a sign.
And before this match even gets started, Lodi is telling the fans of Union, South Carolina, whoever cheers the loudest gets a sign from the sign guy himself. Now, this is the great thing about Pro Wrestling Union. This is one of the great things about Lodi. You know, he's all about fan interaction, and right there, you see you got a lucky fan right there that gets a hand-drawn sign from Lodi themselves.
This is all very touching. This is all very touching, Cole. It's all wonderful. I keep coming back to the fact that when he gets back in that ring, he's up against the Outlaw Randy Wade. If Lodi wants to win the Pro Wrestling Union Championship tonight, I don't see how this helps.
Well, it may not win him a championship, but it definitely brings joy to the fans here, and that is part of what Pro Wrestling Union is all about. You see, Randy Wayne, since January the 4th of 2020, he has been the first reigning and defending Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion, but he's in it all for himself. And that's not what Pro Wrestling Union is all about. We're about giving something to the fans, and Lodi here is a great representation of it. So at the end of the night, if he manages to eke out a win against the Outlaw Randy Wayne and get that championship, I can't think of a better representative for Pro Wrestling Union. Not saying that Randy Wayne isn't a great representative. I'm just saying, from a fan standpoint, Lodi definitely has it above Randy Wayne. That's all I'm saying.
You make an excellent point there, Cole, but we'll see. I mean, ultimately, for Lodi, the crowd's not going to help him wrestle this match. He's going to have to get in that ring, and he's going to have to do what no other superstar in Pro Wrestling Union has been able to do. Take that belt off of the waist of the Outlaw.
Referee Josh Williams telling Randy Wayne he can't have that cowbell in the ring.
Ready?
Checking the heavyweight champion, make sure he has no foreign objects. Something else that Randy Wayne is known for is for having that loaded elbow pad. He learned that from the man that trained him, Killer Tim Brooks. Man that passed away not too terribly long ago. And you got Lodi. You know, he's known for using that Raven Effect DDT, or the Even Flow as it was known in WCW days. So we're going to see what happens. Are we going to be seeing the Randy Wayne maybe using the Lariat or some dirty tactics? Or are we going to see a DDT and crown a new heavyweight champion for Pro Wrestling Union? But now you got the two men locking up. And it's going to be really hard to tell who's going to get the upper hand in this because, you know, Randy Wayne, he's such a big, strong man, but also at the same right, Lodi, who is in just tremendous shape, very strong individual. You can just see it in his physique. But right now, you got a clean break.
It's going to be interesting to see who gets the advantage here. Like you said, both very powerful superstars, both superstars at the top of their game. Can one of them drag the other one out into the deep water as this match goes on? We'll see.
Right now, neither man getting an advantage here. Got another lock up. At this point, whoever makes the first move, and there it is, Randy Wayne pulls Lodi in for that headlock there. And you can tell he's squeezing really hard. But Lodi shoots him off. Oh! Shoulder tackle from the Outlaw.
Fighting out, but it means nothing to the big bull.
Right here. Oh, and Lodi just hits him with a hip toss. Gets the headlock and takes him over.
That's where the years of experience pays off. Lodi's in there cool. Like, he's opposite a champion, but he's been there before. He's ready to do this. He's not intimidated by the Outlaw, and I think that might serve him well as this match goes.
Absolutely not. You know, that's something else. I actually talked with Lodi before the match, before the show even began, and I asked him how did he feel about this, and he told me that he's got God on his side, and he was ready to go. Right here. Oh, another big shoulder tackle. This time, Lodi to the Outlaw. It's the ropes. Goes over. Randy Wayne tried to go for that hip toss. Oh, smacked him to the stomach right there. And answers back with another hip toss. Headlock, and another takedown. Very academic at this point from Lodi.
Now, a great question here is, at what point does the Outlaw get frustrated? At what point does the PWU champion start to get a little embarrassed and upset?
Well, right now, Lodi's just doing some very smart wrestling. He's just trying to wear down the heavyweight champion because he knows that's really the only thing he can do to try to get the upper hand at this point because he knows how tough the Outlaw is. Right now he shoves him off. Goes in for a sunset flip. 1, 2. Randy Wayne kicks out.
Randy Wayne crying off. Trying to take a powder here in the corner.
And that's something that you don't see from the Outlaw. Normally he doesn't cower from... Oh, wait a minute. Looks like that was just a ploy just to get Lodi in there and pulled him in. And he just whacks his head onto that top turnbuckle there. And a hard shot right across the back.
The Outlaw is powerful. The Outlaw fights dirty, but the Outlaw is also very cunning and incredibly smart in that ring, and I can feel it. Oh.
Like a shotgun blast.
Oh, another one.
And you can even see that Randy Wayne's even have the blow on his hand there. I think that was payback from that chop across the stomach that Lodi gave him. And if you look right on that belly of the Outlaw, you can see a handprint there. Wait a minute.
Could
have had a brand new heavyweight champion there. But Lodi, he's staying on top of him. And what's he going to do here? Oh! And maybe one more? Absolutely!
Yeah, trading 1 for 1, and the Outlaw's going to think about it.
And the fans here in Union, South Carolina, they are just digging this right now. And I'm not going to lie, I am too. This is a tremendous way to end the night for night 1 of Carnival Carnage with this heavyweight championship match. Lodi, nails him with a headbutt there. What's he going to do? He's going to take Randy Wayne closer to the fans so that way they can get a good look, and nails him right in the face. And slams his head up against the steel steps there to the fans' delight. This is not a position that we're used to seeing the Outlaw in. I'm not going to lie to you, Michael. We may have a brand new heavyweight champion when this match is over with.
Well, that remains to be seen, but this is certainly a really good outlook for Lodi. He's got the Outlaw on the ropes. He's got him running a little scared, and he's certainly dishing out the punishment. You could be right here tonight. We'll see.
But Lodi's smart. He knows that he can't win the championship outside of the ring, so he knew to bring the Outlaw back in. And now the fans right here are getting treated right here. So Lodi comes in for those punches. Wait a minute, what's going on? And just drops him directly on the top. And a big boot from the Outlaw.
You can only keep the Outlaw down for so long, Cole. You can only keep him fighting from behind for so long before one of these huge shots, one of these power hits, puts him right back on the offensive and puts you right back on the ground. Look at this. Look at this ground and pound right here.
Just stops the hand of Lodi. And that's the thing about the Outlaw. He's not about just targeting one area. He will target every single part of your body because he likes to inflict pain onto people. And just drops the knee! And how did that not break Lodi's hand?
Lodi's not going to be holding any more signs for the rest of the night.
The Outlaw, what's he going to do here? Separates the fingers. Right across that rope there. And I can tell you first-hand experience, that's not soft. It's hard.
Yes,
now you got the Outlaw just dishing out the punishment, just hitting him right in the back, and it looks like he was going low into the kidney area there as well, and how the referee was allowing that is beyond me. But once again, this is a heavyweight championship match. Nobody wants to see a disqualification. And the Outlaw. Now he's choking Lodi. Could that be enough? 1, 2. Only
Not
a 2
enough.
count.
Lodi's still in this match. Lodi's fighting out. Lodi hasn't forgotten that this match is for the Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship, the most coveted championship in all of the Carolinas. He's fighting for that title. He's not going to go out easily. The Outlaw is going to have to put him down at some point.
The Outlaw just stretching those arms up, putting that knee directly into the back, and just cranking on it. Referee Josh Williams getting in close, asking Lodi if he wants to quit, but it's not enough, and now he's got that nerve hold. And I tell you what, that is a lot of pain that he's going to be feeling right there. Lodi rolls over, but and drops that elbow across the top of the dome of Lodi. Shoots him off, and now he's got him in a sleeper hold. And you can just see it right there in Lodi's face. He's wearing out.
He's going out. He's going out.
Those legs are starting to buckle there, and looks like the lights are starting to go out on Lodi. That's one.
This is it. This is it.
Oh,
no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What's Lodi going to have to do to get out of this? Okay, hits him with the elbows. Hits him with the elbow again.
Oh!
And a stunner, but the Outlaw is still on his feet. And a huge clothesline.
But the Outlaw still moving. Oh, he's down. He's down. Lodi, you got to cover him here.
The amount of damage that Lodi, the amount of damage that Lodi had just took, he's still trying to get himself back to normal thinking ways. Oh, a hit. And another punch led in by Lodi. These two are just trading blows now. But Lodi... Oh, and hits a huge clothesline there. Back elbow.
Here comes Lodi. We could be feeling it.
Oh,
it could be about to crown a new PWU heavyweight champion.
Oh, and just drops that elbow, and the Outlaw is still. Wait a minute, looks like he could be going. No, wait a minute, perfect time.
Suplex. Beautiful bridge. No.
And I tell you what, that was definitely a perfect plex, but not enough to put away the Outlaw for that championship. For a moment there, I thought Lodi was going to be going for that even flow DDT. But I think that might be something he might be going for now, because if he hits that, it could spell the end for Randy Wayne's championship reign. Looks like he's going to shoot off, reverse. Another, and the referee is down! And everybody is just out on the mat right now, and Lodi is checking on the ref.
Championship in this now.
Wait a minute. Did you see that, Michael? Did you see that? Randy Wayne.
Lodi, look out! Lodi, look out!
He put something in that elbow pad. Kicks him in the gut. Oh! That's it.
What an elbow across the back of the neck. Referee in position. 1,
3.
And still, the Pro Wrestling Union heavyweight champion, the Outlaw, Randy Wayne.
But Michael, I'm not sure if you saw it, but Randy Wayne reached into his boot, pulled out some foreign object, and placed it directly into that elbow pad there. And that was the thing I was telling you about.
Yeah, we've been saying it all night, though. If the referee didn't see it, there's nothing the referee can do about it. At the end of the night, still your champion, the Outlaw.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, may not like it, but at the end of the night, Lodi just did not get the job done. Still, your heavyweight champion, the Outlaw, Randy Wayne.